Hello, Leo. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you tarot card reading. Okie dokes, let's have a look at the who of it all. We're going to throw in the archetype cards to see who. Add a little more, sauce on it, and then we'll do a tarot spread. And if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There is a link to my website. And let's do this. Oakley dokes. Leo, let's see who is secretly talking about you. Well, we're starting with Virgo energy. And so this person has energy like this. Okay. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. Got earthy energy. This person from time to time may be helpful, but you like the gossip, don't you? Don't you? You Virgo, you. All right. Your next card is Aries, and the energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading impulsive action is likely. So from both of these cards, we kind of get the vibe that this person is very self-oriented. If they think about themselves, they're not like selfless, is not their main trait. Even though, Virgos have a reputation for being helpful at times, they could be a little self-centered between these two signs. Aries is, of course, ambitious and willing to start something, and then Virgo has the work ethic to carry out any sort of plan. And then between the two, there's a little bit of impatience. Everybody knows that Virgo's a perfectionist, and Aries is like short on interest. They like lose interest very quickly on things. So you can imagine what kind of energy this person has. Impatient, self-oriented, but then also very passionate and willing to be spontaneous, very social, but again, very self-centered. So let's look at the archetype cards for the third card. And that would be, this person is a hedonist. A hedonist. They're using big words. So the light attributes, so the positive side of this person, it's they inspire creative energy to, inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Celebrates the beauty in yourself. Very fiery energy. That's good. They make you excited. They make you thrilled. They make you feel happy about life. They have that excitement energy. And then we have the shadow attributes of this person. So it pursues pleasure to the detriment of health. Indulges at the expense of others. This is kind of like what I touched on already as far as like being self-centered. It's not about like hurting others, but they will do something for themselves to the detriment of other people. So that's who we're dealing with here. And now let's see what they are talking about when it comes to you. I don't know about you, but if somebody like this was talking about me, I'd kind of breathe easy. I'm like, oh, well, you're an egotistical one anyway. Well, get out of here. I take it with a grain of salt since this person's so self-centered. They may lack some observation skills, or they may miss some details, because they're so about themselves, they're not paying attention to me, the good old me. All right, so let's have a look at what they're talking about. First card we have is the Four of Cups. This person may be becoming bored, feeling ungrateful. This person may be ungrateful, but they don't want to let on. They may not want to let on to that ungratefulness, but this is what they're talking about, feeling ungrateful. Maybe they're thinking you're ungrateful. Then we have the Temperance card. This is associated with Sagittarius. This is also obsession. It's also obsession. Are they talking about you obsessing, or are they talking about themselves? Let's stay with it. We got the Temperance card, very colorful, very beautiful card. Then we have the High Priestess. There's that secrets and hidden wisdom energy, and as well as the Moon, right? And also attraction. And Virgo and Aries, very much about attraction, physical attraction to them. They get very excited in the pants for physically attractive people. The High Priestess is also known as an attractive figure. So let's see, the obsession, the attraction. There's boredom here. There's obsession. There's attraction here. There's secrets. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Swords. What is you doing here? There's deception. What kind of juicy type situation you have going with this person? This looks like a very dramatic, like lustful tale. The Seven of Swords, it's deception or wearing a false mask in a relationship. But we already were tipped off with the High Priestess and her secrets. So let's pull your last card here. And that is the Son of Pentacles. somebody's seeing an opportunity where there really isn't one, or isn't readily available at this time for it. So feels like this person is just very like they're just trying to have a good time. Feels like this person is just trying to get what they can take for themselves and what they desire, and again, they're not really considering your feelings, your thoughts, and this may lead you to believe something about them that may not necessarily be true, because we do see the Seven of Swords presenting a false mask, and this may be intentional, it may be malicious, but what we can depend on is it's not accurate. Okay, so whatever they're presenting to you, you have to ask yourself more questions. The High Priestess is like, the truth is out there, the truth is in existence, the real reality is in existence, but will you ask the questions? Will you allow things to unfold organically, or will you be obsessive? I feel like this person may be unsatisfied and unexcited and not at the levels of excitement in order to grow and enhance a relationship with you. Especially if they be talking about this, about their attraction, but I think that there's a lack of growth spiritually or emotionally, because of there's like an obsession faction or obsessive factor. And with these Virgos and Aries, they already put themselves on a pedestal. They're already thinking they're up there in attraction and thinking that they're high value and high quality and that you should be obsessed with them. So if, you know, they might milk it and be like, oh, I'm doing you a favor by giving you the time of day or spending X amount of hours with you or giving you breadcrumbs. But I feel like that obsession only validates why they treat you the way that they treat you, which is kind of like ungrateful, a little unsatisfied, or a little less enthusiasm as they would for somebody that they're chasing themselves. So I feel like that needs to be called into question on your behalf. It needs to be checked. Maybe they notice that and they talk about how obsessed you are about them, and maybe that's like not something that offends you, but it's like, you know, the way that they talk about it, you would think they like that and they just feel good about that somebody really loves and cares about them. But if they're perceiving it or talking about it as if there's obsession here, you know what I mean, it's like, okay, calm down with that ego, okay? Because the attraction there is either like, it's either they're feeling an attraction to you but they don't let you know that, or they're very so much aware that you're attracted to them that they're able to harbor these secrets and omit these truths because they want to manage the relationship themselves and be the keeper of all info and have that sort of control. And that is like playing into the false mask in the relationship, because they know what they're doing, although they're giving you this false idea of what reality is. So it's a little bit deceptive, and it is kind of wearing a false mask in the relationship. But here's the thing, we already know that they're very self-serving. We see the Son of Pentacles here, and they're going to take advantage of opportunities. They're going to see what they can get out of a situation. A true hedonist, they're a lot of fun. They're a fleeting type of energy where it's fun, have that great night, great week, great month, great whatever, but they don't feel like rooted or grounded in something. They feel like, you know, they're just here to embrace joy or fun, and that might do damage to other people who are not on the same wavelength as them, and that's collateral damage because they're really just trying to have a good time for themselves. They only have their own interests in mind. They're aware of their own attractiveness. They're aware of what they are attracted to, and they may be wearing a false mask in order to get what they desire, to fulfill their fantasies or their desires. But overall, emotionally bored. They're just trying to take action, have fun, have a short-term, self-serving, yay old time, and take advantage of opportunities here by just staying open to them and being available for them. But does it go any deeper than that? I feel like that's what they discuss, is the obsession that people have with them, or the obsession that you may have with them. And the whole secret of the whole thing is that they're being kind of like not what you think they are. So, and I think that's deliberate. I think it's on purpose, because we have all sorts of signs of them doing things for themselves and just thinking with their own interests in mind. Not to be malicious and be like, I'm gonna hurt you, but all I got on my mind is what I need to do and how I need to have fun, how I need to have like have that action. All right, so that's who you're dealing with. That is who's talking about you, and that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There is a link to my website as well as a link to my Etsy shop, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.